Let's get more on that story now. Let's go to the United States. Christopher Whitt is a professor of political science at Augustana College. Thanks for being with us here on France 24. As we saw there, this race still very much going on, according to Bernie Sanders. He is not stepping down anytime soon, it seems. And it's pretty worrying for Hillary Clinton, isn't it? Because polls show that fewer than half of his supporters will vote for Clinton when it comes down to it. Will she be able to win them over?
I believe that Hillary Clinton will be able to get enough of the Sanders supporters on her side to make a good run and perhaps beat Donald Trump in the fall. What lots of viewers need to remember is that this is very early in the process, even though it seems like things are winding down, and that the process for the general election is very, very different than what's found in that primary race when people are fighting for the nomination.
Why is he staying in the race then, do you think?
Right now, Bernie Sanders publicly says that he's staying in the race because he sees a number of avenues to get the nomination. The reality is that that's just about not going to happen in any way, him getting the nomination. I think the real reason that Bernie Sanders is staying engaged is to keep his voters and his supporters engaged, and also to try to be the spearhead, the leader of this movement of much more of a progressive wing of the Democratic Party, and to be able to get some of those issues on the party platform and influence a potential Clinton presidency.
So you've got a pretty divided Democratic Party at the moment. The Republicans, you could say, are looking even worse. Mitch McConnell, the US Senate Republican leader, is the latest senior Republican to really lay into Donald Trump about recent comments he made.
Republicans are worried that Donald Trump and his continued statements and various actions he's taken that have been labeled as racist, even by people like Paul Ryan and other top-ranking Republicans, can really hurt them in the fall when it comes to congressional races as well as other races up and down the board. So we're seeing them trying to figure out ways to maintain support for their party's presumptive nominee while also distancing themselves so that they can have that wiggle room as they move into the fall for those many other races that will be on the ballot.
And do spats like this play well for Clinton? Do they help her?
I believe that things of this nature would help Hillary Clinton as she tries to solidify support on the left, where she can point to Donald Trump and even tell some of those never Bernie or bust people, as they like to label themselves, that they need to take a second look at this situation in comparing her to a possible Trump presidency and really consider throwing their support behind her as they move into the fall. So she may be able to really use this as a point of leverage.
All right, Christopher Whitt, thanks very much indeed.
Thank you.
Well, from the